Howdy, folks. Thanks for coming, everyone. I wanted to wait, and I'm assuming Poe and Marilyn are with their families today since it is Sunday. I did message them to see if they wanted to come on and, disclose the amounts. But like I said, they're with their families, and Aaron texted me the total a little bit ago. I did a short, but not everyone's going to see the short, so. And I don't want to stay on too long. How you doing, Pizza? So, we're not going to make anyone wait. We're going to say the total that Aaron disclosed to me, Clearwater Chad. Together, hey, Laura, so together as a community, we did raise $7,400 for the SPTV Foundation, everyone. So that's, it couldn't have been done, without everyone that watched, all the moderators, anyone that donated, anyone that came on screens, everyone. So $7,400, and who knows, people could be watching the replay and donating more today. So that's amazing, $7,400. So I'll try to keep repeating it as we see new people, and they might be watching the replay. Hey Doc, hey Kathy, hey Holly, bro. Hey, Lori. Yeah, hey, Pizza. Hey, Kings. Hey, Psych on the Rocks. So, yeah, it was a great event. It was really fun staying up. It was a little hard, but I love doing it just to see if I could do it. I love staying up the whole time. It was a real chat-a-thon, 10 hours. Hey, Gary. Yeah, so I really appreciate everyone. Like I said, I wasn't the one. I know they give me the credit, but Marilyn and Poe were the one booking. Actually, almost all the guests. I put some more. So they put a lot of work in this, folks, and it was a joint venture. But of course, they did the bulk of the. There's a lot behind the scenes about the time slots and how long someone's going to come on and stuff like that. So I think it went great. How do you guys think it went? Hey, Gaming Fire. I'm glad that Marty and Griff got to come on in the last couple hours with Mark Terry. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I should work on how to do all that stuff. See, guys, I got to get better on that stuff. I just like to go on and do the characters and have a good time, But I got to get serious and get get on that a lot. But it was a lot of fun. I'm not going to stay on too long because I'm trying to get. Thanks a lot, DJ. You guys are great too, everyone. Without you guys, it wouldn't. Everyone did something. Even people just by watching it and supporting the channels. Sorry if I'm a little dead air. I'm a little tired still. Got a couple hours sleep, but still wound up. So, Oh, Kathy, that's great. See, even that's a lot of work. That's why I don't really do the. Well, I guess I don't have products to give away, but those giveaways are a lot of legwork to go to the post office, and that's excellent, though. Wait, we need to get a gray wig for. Is that for Render? Or who? I don't know. Yeah, so like I said, at least Marty came on a little bit. Marty Rathman and Griff Calzone. I wanted to do all the characters, but we had so many other people on screen. Oh, Marty? Okay, I didn't know. It's been a while since I watched one of his videos, so maybe. But yeah, no, like I said, we're not gonna. Yeah, we'll stand for a little while. Oh, Render, okay. Um, um, yeah, sorry, folks. I'm a little tired. I'm a little zoned out. Like I said, I'm gonna get after this. I'm gonna get some more rest. You know what I mean? But like I said, Aaron, let me know what the. I'm sure he told everyone. I'm sure he told Poe and Marilyn too. But it was family day, so I'm sure they're with their families. I had my kid yesterday, and he's at the he's with his mom today, so that's cool. So I'm kind of resting, getting some housework done. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, 70 for anyone just joining us. We raised together as a community $7,400. Yeah, definitely, pizza. It does. Luckily, it's a holiday weekend, and I'm off Monday. Like most people, not everyone, but a lot of people in America are off Monday. So that's definitely going to help. Yeah, $7,400 is very good. Very good for. We didn't have any majorly huge, creators. So, we had about the total chat in StreamYard, and I wasn't looking at it all night. It was over 400 people. So that's pretty good. They're really good. Yeah, so that was. Yeah, Gary, I hear you. I'm not going to go too much longer either, especially since I can't really. I'm not operating at my most efficient. Um, hey, Fluffer, UK Swirl. So, for people just joining us, I heard from Aaron we raised $7,400 as a team, as a community. Wouldn't have been possible without you guys, without the mods, without the viewers, without Poe and Marilyn helping me pull this together. Yeah, definitely, DJ. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. But I don't want to just sleep all day either. That's just not great for either too. But a little bit at a time. And like I said, I'm sure Poe's. Well, I usually go on with Poe if he goes on Sunday. He might. I don't know. He might skip tonight. Yesterday was a lot. Even though he was only on for a few hours, like I said, he had to coordinate all his people, for his time slot. Wait, look at what idea later. Let me find that comment up there. Look at the idea later. Let me see if I can go up. Oh, to get some rest? Yeah, I will. I definitely will. I've been, like I said, I rested from, I don't know, 6 to 7, off and on. I forgot what it was, but it was off and on because I'm trying to get some housework done too. You know what I mean, folks? The lawn doesn't mow itself and the laundry doesn't get itself. You guys know. Unless you have a wife to do it, am I right? I'm just kidding. I might do some characters later, like I said, because I thought. Oh, thanks, DJ. Yeah, I thought I was going to get to do all my characters last night, but it was a lot of fun having. It was almost like a pre-show from 2 to 6, really, when I went on. I think I'm going to take a V8 break, folks. You guys should take a V8 break too, am I right? You guys know I'm right. Yeah, so it was wild with Thanks, CJ. Yeah, sorry if I'm, like I said, I'm missing things, but this is exciting. I wanted to tell you guys, and I put it off in case I put it off a little bit, but I didn't want to just not tell you guys because everyone worked hard to raise that money. And so I'm sure I'm going to keep my phone tuned because I'm sure Aaron is going to mention it. You know, he goes, we all know Aaron. He goes on later. He goes on, I'd say, well, you guys know him just as well as I do. From 5 to about 10-ish, maybe 11. He'll do a couple lives. Yeah, V8, yep. He does a couple lives, sometimes pretty close to each other. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And like I said, it's Sunday, but I don't know. It's a holiday weekend. I don't know if we're going out with Poe or not. And yeah, I might hit the streets. Might see if I can find, Marty later. We'll see. We'll stay on for just a little longer in case anyone wants to get the updates. Yeah, $7,400 pizza will go a long way. So I'll put that comment on the screen. $7,400 will go a long way to help people as they escape the cult. And I'm sure we'll do other chat-a-thons before then, but I think we should do it, every year at 1 year mark, because this is the second one, middle of May here. It worked out great, Yeah, for smaller channels to raise that amount is pretty good. Yeah, definitely, DJ. Yep. I mean, obviously we can't do one too soon after this one, but it I will never say no to that or anything for the community, because we all help each other here. Just because we don't all know each other personally, at least I'm starting to know some people in real life. Like I met Poe on the go twice in real life. I met Aaron, once in Clearwater, and he's just like Poe said, just like everyone said. He's just the same person. He's nice. He showed us around on the streets. He showed us where, I wouldn't remember where it is, but unless I've seen it again, he showed us where Tom Cruise's penthouse apartment is. And, we walked the streets a little bit off camera too. And then we went to the, I don't know what it was called, the outdoor place to get something to eat. So, he spent some time with us. And even Jenna was there that night. And it was just great. So I'd like to go back to Clearwater at some point. Maybe when it's winter here in Buffalo, I'll go back for, maybe a week or a couple days at least. Because I think I told you guys, my pipe dream, because we found where Tampa Brad's office is, and we're not going to bug him, but I do want to discreetly kind of tape his original, because I parody him. I do want to tape his original. Thanks, pizza. I do want to, how he walks around his little plaza. So I want to do that skit like I did originally. It was my first video. So I think that'd be good. Place is called Home Love Construction, which is right in Tampa. Yeah, so when I went to Clearwater with Poe, we got around. We went to Tampa to visit that. Well, the airport was at Tampa too. And then we went to Wesley Chapel to have lunch with Matt Cox. And then back to Clearwater with Aaron and the protesters for 2 nights. It was a lot of fun. And it was hot. It was, for me it was hot. It was about 83, and that was back a couple months ago. Well, it was the winter here, so I think it was probably not hot for them. So like I said, I'll keep it on the screen. $7,400 is a great accomplishment. And whatever comes our way. Hey, thanks, Mama D. Thanks for. Yeah, we could plan something out. We'll have to check with the crew. I mean, that went. Usually, I don't want to say there's usually problems, but there was very minimal. This one came together really quick, really minimal issues for a big event like that, because it does take a lot of logistics to figure out who's going on when and how many minutes, and there's sometimes issues. It wasn't really anything like that I remember, very minimal. Hey, thanks a lot, Stooky6, is it? Congratulations and thanks, Chad, for all you do. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. During chatathons throughout the year, it was great to watch and hear. Yeah, and so many channel mods. Yeah, thanks again to the mods. Like I said, because that's huge. They don't get enough recognition. They just do this. They do this. They want to be help the community and stuff. Thanks, Susan. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Canada Girl. Canada Girl says it's amazing how you adopted this cause so close to your heart as never, and thank you so much. Thank you very much. And you guys are all helping. I came from the chats too, guys. So I came from the chats, and we all know my story. So I used to just watch Aaron every day before he even did the lives every day when he was doing reaction videos to Tampa Brad and Grant Cardone. And I used to love how he used to get. I was always fascinated by the Scientology stuff. No disrespect to Scientologists, but how crazy it is. But more interestingly, I used to love how Aaron used to get so genuinely, at least to me, it was genuinely upset when. Yeah, I know, Cheryl, right? But Aaron used to get so upset when Brad would say something. I don't want to say the word stupid, but he used to say something that Aaron didn't like, or something about Scientology that wasn't necessarily true in Aaron's eyes. Aaron would freeze the frame and say, blah, 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 this isn't correct. This guy is spending all this money, and, what's this kid doing? He's a pretty smart, 74. He's a smart guy, smart younger guy. He shouldn't be in Scientology. Of course, he used better words than me. And then same thing with the Grant Cardone videos. My favorite were and you really have to look to the beginning of Aaron's channel. But if you do that, if you go to like 10 years ago, Marty Rathman made a video about Aaron, and that's where the Levin Smith comes from. He called him Levin Smith like 5 times, and Aaron freeze the screen. He said, "My name is Aaron Smith Levin. Marty knows this. I don't know why Marty is saying Aaron Levin Smith. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or if he's just stupid. But my name, and I'll say it quickly for my sanity, my name is Aaron Smith Levin. Marty," and then he would use a curse word at him, and then he would go on to finish his reaction video. And it was a couple things like that, but that was the one that stood out the most. I put it in my original few videos that Aaron made a compilation of and put on his Tampa Bread playlist. So that's why that's why I always say Aaron Levin Smith. It's because he laughed at it when he made he made reaction videos of me. It's on Tampa Bread's playlist, and so he laughed at that. So I wanted to keep doing it. Anything that he laughs at, I'm going to take notes and make sure. That was the major one. That was the major one when I called him Levin Smith. And And then he laughed, I think, when I said at the end 10 exit. So I kept doing that. I don't do it so much anymore, but I did it for like pretty much the whole year after every video. So yeah, that was, Oh, so Monica Unknown says, awesome, good work. Thanks for putting this together. Also, Paul Maryland, for sure. They did most of it. And thanks to everyone who participated, everyone who donated. I agree 100%. Let's get them all living their best lives. I agree 100%. And thanks again to the mods. Hey, Jay Farr. Thank you. Thank you for what you do, too. Like I said, just by watching, you're helping these channels like myself keep going. And as you guys can see, my channel qualifies to do other crazy stuff. I just do this for fun. So I do appreciate you guys being here, though, and I don't think any less of anyone that has, does all the things your channels could do. I might do some of this stuff in the future, but for right now, I'm really just doing this to have fun, guys. So thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, you were on too. So, thank you for being on. Thanks. Once again, I know I thanked everyone, but especially for the people that came on, they probably came on time slots that weren't convenient for them. No one really put up a fuss. Of course, on my time slot was a little more easygoing, a little more wiggle room at 2 a.m. to have people on, because people gave me a shot. I want to try to pass that forward. So anyone, unless someone has bad language or something like, it's got to be extreme for me to just not get back to someone about being on. If they have a channel they want to, get going, especially if it's an SPTV channel, I really would never tell them no. It would have to be extreme. Because I do believe in karma. Like I said, someone gave me a shot, and I went with it and did, for the most part, what Aaron said to do, which was pretty easy stuff, guys. He said, if you don't want, I'm just paraphrasing, but he said, if you have a channel, anyone could make a channel. He said, but if you want it to grow and grow good, you do a video a day or something a day. And for the most part, I've done that. Not as much as, when I've been back to work, but I'm trying to get back to it now. And it's fine if you don't do that. You just understand your channel's not going to grow unless you're putting out content almost every day. You could skip a day if you want, but the more content you put out, and it's got to be at least decent content. It's got to be stuff people want to watch. But other than that, if you're putting out content, your channel will grow. And being nice is free. Helping the community is free. I don't understand why anyone wouldn't want to do it. So that's my spiel. Like I said, $7,400 in 10 hours is a pretty substantial sum. I think I'm impressed. I'm impressed. A lot of people stayed up either all night or almost all night watching, hitting the like button, jumping back from channels. So it's very impressive, folks. And I appreciate you guys being here. It is, at least where I am, it's Sunday, about 2 o'clock. Everyone's with their families and trying to get their lawns mowed and their laundry done. And holiday weekend, hopefully, for some people here. Anyone do anything fun for the holiday weekend? I know I told this story before, but I took my kid, Chaz, to Darien Lake, and it was closed. It wasn't maybe funny at the time, but he'll have that he'll have that memory of me doing that when he's older. Reminded me of the movie, the Chevy. I can't say his name correctly. Chevy Chase, where he punched the moose, and they got in the theme park and rode some rides. Obviously, we didn't do that. We just turned around. Yeah, Kathy, that's great. Thank you. Kathy was one of the nice people, like pretty much everyone else in the chat, I'm sure. Kathy was jumping channels, subscribing, liking, and spreading the love as much as you could. And we can't ask for more than that. We obviously don't do these chat-a-thons to get subscribers, but we love it when it happens. It's free to do it. And hey, Mona, welcome. And I tried to, whenever someone forever watch the event, I'll try to subscribe to all the channels, all the SPTV channels in real time as I hear, that they're coming about, because that's what people did to me. So the least I could do is it's a minor thing to do, is help someone out. And for anyone just joining us, we as a community, as a team, raised $7,400 last night for the chat-a-thon. Huge accomplishment. It went off very well. Yeah, Mona says, what a great chat-a-thon. So what was the final total? I just got up after staying all night. Yeah, I've been fading in and out, Mona. $7,400. Aaron texted me earlier today, and I did ask Marilyn and Poe if they want to come out. They're with their families, busy, and it is Sunday. So, but I didn't want to wait too long to tell you guys, since you guys are a huge part of that. You guys stayed up either all night or mostly all night with us, and so I didn't want to wait to tell you guys the great news. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we should mention that. Susan says thoughts and prayers for those affected by the tornadoes in Texas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. Yeah, I second that. Yeah, it is great, Mona. It is fabulous. Like I said, everyone, without you guys, obviously it wouldn't happen. The mods were great too. And it was pretty minimal trolls or whatever for a 10-hour event. Wow, maybe next time we will do 24 hours. So Canada Girl says you raise $300 per hour if you did a 24-hour. Once you get in the mode, in my opinion, I mean, it's not hard to sit in a chair and drink coffee and drink Pepsi. Not the best for your body, but you just take it easy the next couple of days, hopefully. And it's would be bad for you if you did it every week, but to do it a few times a year, it's so yeah, $7,400. It's a great, and I had fun. I got to do some of my characters, but Mark Terry came on. We didn't want to steal the show, but we got a couple lines in. Griff Killzone was there. Marty Raspin was there, changing suits, and so I had a lot of fun with that. Because it's been a while since I've been on with him. We usually like to go on once or twice a month, and it's hard coordinating our schedules because he's 6 hours ahead of me, and he's real busy with his master's program. But yeah, Canada Girl. Yeah, 10 hours. Yeah. Oh, so that's 740 an hour. Wow, it's a lot better than I thought. And like I said, we didn't really want to. It was short notice, so we didn't really want to bother like the bigger creators, and but we still did great. Some of the people were bigger, I guess. Even though Jamie the Mustard doesn't have his own channel, like he's considered a bigger deal. But like I said, it was everyone. Everyone was a part of making it a success. Kate D says, "Hi Chad, thank you for the nice chat-a-thon. It was really amazing. Thanks, Kate, for joining us." And like I said, yeah, Jamie is fantastic. I couldn't even believe he knew who I was. I still can't believe when someone knows who I am. It's funny. I talked to back when Mark Bunker was on Post Channel. Back then I just did like the helped him with the intro, and this was last year when he was campaigning. So he goes on Post Channel, and we talked before and after and backstage in StreamYard. And Mark Bunker said, I don't think he'd mind me telling you guys this. He said, "Yeah, when you came on and start making videos, I had to call Aaron and just make sure." He's like, he didn't know if I was for real or doing a parody. So it was pretty funny that Aaron did get some calls about me. It probably slightly annoyed him, even though he did start me out. He didn't know how far I would take the character, because for the first several months I wasn't budging, telling anyone what was going on. Eventually I had to, because I had so many emails and stuff from people wanting to get me out of Scientology. I had to tell them it wasn't nice not to, but I like thinking about that story, that Mark Bunker sitting there. Who is this guy? Is he a Scientologist, or is he just playing a role? Yeah, May the Force. Yeah, it's amazing how much money people gave, and Mark still didn't win. That's how strong. That's how serious Scientology took him. And whatever Mark does, it'll just be like Aaron, to where it was a mistake of them to push that hard, of Scientology to push that hard, and for him not to be on the board, because he's starting his YouTube channel up, even though he's always had one. He's starting to make videos almost on a daily basis, and if he keeps it up, we're going to have another Aaron Levin Smith on our hands, and I don't think that's what they want. That's something they think they want, but I don't think they want that. I love watching all the old footage from the 1990s. Mark Bunker with the old VHS cameras out with Bob Mitten, and my favorite one is when they not fair gamed him, but they picketed Mark Bunker's house. That was pretty low of Scientology to do that. So yeah, the SPTV community has come a long way in less than 2 years, because my channel started January of last year, 2023. So just about a year and a half. So it's a little easier to make videos in the spring. It was harder. I had two things going against me even though I love Buffalo, it's a little hard to make videos outside when it's like 10 degrees outside. And I went back to work, and that was, it was hard, not hard, but it's an adjustment. I was off for a long time. But we're back now. We're making videos, and we're working, and we're getting it done, folks. So like I said, for anyone just joining us, We as a community raised $7,400 as a community and as a team. Just gonna check, see if anyone messaged. Oh, those are my favorite May the 4th. I did try to keep those up this past winter too. Took a toll probably on my phone, but I love when the wind was not the wind, well, the wind and the snow was whipping at my face, and something was always funny about saying it's 75 degrees and sunny. People just couldn't get over that. So anytime someone likes something, you want to keep it going, and it was funny doing it. And now we're going. We're kind of. I'm really enjoying the characters, the newer characters like Marty Rathbun, Frank Amadeo. Oh, that'd be funny, Doc. Doc says you should do a parody of a BBC reporter that was the one that lost it was Mike Rinder. That would be funny. Yeah, I'll consider that. It's hard to get. I'll get to Susan's in a sec. It's hard to get people to commit to playing the roles because it takes a lot of. I mean, I could come up with I could make a script, but you kind of have to go over it a few times. And I'm not saying I won't do it. Of course, I'd love to do it, but it's a lot more than just going solo and doing something. Because there's very few people that if they don't have a channel, they don't really just want to go on and what they consider probably make a fool of themselves. But I do ask people, and it could happen. You don't know. May the Force says you can pull off Aaron Caron with skateboard. I don't know who that is, but that'd be funny. Doc says Aaron could be the reporter with glasses. You never know. Yeah, Kate D says, oh wait, I missed a comment first, but I'll read this one and go back up. Kate D said, Aaron did more since they kicked him off the board than the aftermath, and all the time we as a community, family support each other and their cultist mindsets. They don't understand us. True. Thank you, Susan. Susan says, Chad, just want you to know how much I love and appreciate all you do. Thank you very much. We're all a team here, but I appreciate that. Yeah, Feral Cheryl was funny during the event. I agree with Mona. Mona says, Feral Cheryl, have you recovered yet? The nun costume had me laughing all night. It was funny. She's another one, gotta watch her. I met her in person in Clearwater too. Yeah, so for anyone just joining us, we as a community raised $7,400 last night for the Chadathon for the SPTV Foundation, which is a charity or charitable organization. And by the way, I should have practiced my 1-minute intro because the words SPTV Foundation do not exactly roll off your tongue. At least they don't for me. Oh, Cheryl is recovering in the hot tub. That sounds very nice. So for me, I have one of those lazy boy chairs. I put my feet up, and I watch something on YouTube just to relax. Well, I'll probably do that after this live. And then probably figure out, maybe keep doing some household tasks. Not as fun as being on with you guys, of course. Yeah, I got to rewatch that John Sweeney video. It's been a while. I love that video. when he went nuts. It's been a while. Wait, was it Mike or was it someone else? I remember the video. I remember, yeah, the reporter went nuts, but was it Rinder? I thought it was somebody else. No, it was Tommy Davis, wasn't it? Tommy Davis and the BBC reporter, unless there was another one that I'm not aware of. But that was funny. Yeah, it was Tommy Davis. Yeah, that was. I haven't watched that clip in a while. Sometimes I like to watch that stuff just to watch it. It's so funny. Just like, well, it's been a while, but just like I used to watch originally, like I told everyone before, I used to watch Aaron's videos because he used to get so upset when someone like Marty Rathbun would make a video about him. And he's like, I'm making this reaction video about Marty Rathbun. Everyone told me not to do it. Everyone said that Marty's insignificant, but I'm doing it for me, not for him. He would just go off on this tangent for 2 minutes about why he's making the video, blah, blah, blah. And then he'd pause it and go nuts about Aaron Smith, Levin Smith is not my name. Marty knows this, blah, blah, blah. So I thought that was funny. Let's take a Sunny D break, folks, okay? And you guys should take your Sunny D break also. It's good. It's good for you. And now our V8. We need to re-energize, folks. Oh, thanks, Mona. It's funny because I'm deviating so far from, the original Marty. It's not really even him anymore. It's just something. I'm just, it's just a blubbering, so I'm just kind of having fun with it, because Marty doesn't really stutter as much as I pretend he does and all that stuff. And I'm sure his wife isn't as bad as, I'm sure she makes some sandwiches, folks, is what I'm saying. But I love doing it. I love going on the sidewalks. And I get a lot of crazy looks, though, folks. A lot of people. But thank you, Mona. Thank you. Especially at the waterfalls. I like doing those. So what's everyone doing today? Anything special, or anyone have off if you're in America for the holiday tomorrow? We should probably wrap up pretty soon. Oh yeah, next time. Like I said, I definitely want to go back to Clearwater, Mona. And it was hard too because, well, maybe I could plan it out better. But we went on. Well, I went to Poe's house, and then we went on the plane from there. But you can't take much on a plane, or you guys know they charge you more. So I couldn't bring all my. Originally, I was going to bring all my suit coats, but I couldn't do that. People at the airport thought I was crazy enough because I was wearing several different shirts, and I forgot to take something out of my pockets, and they made a big deal out of that at the TSA. Saying why I didn't disclose. I had one of my mini tape recorders in my pocket because I was wearing like 4 or 5, maybe 3 shirts, 2 shirts. I don't know what I was wearing. And they checked if they ran it through the scanner like it's a bomb or something. I mean, come on, guys. I know they're only doing their job, but it's a mini tape recorder. It's not disguised to be a bomb, but so be it. I guess it's safer than sorry, but they acted like it was my fault. Okay. And I didn't really appreciate that too much, folks. And then they insulted me, folks. They said, and this isn't just a comedy routine. They said my pants because I wear the cargo pants, folks, with the pockets. And they said, this one lady said something about, she didn't call them cargo pants. She said I was wearing kangaroo pants. Okay. And that was a little insulting. So I think I'll probably just drive next time. I don't really want to put up with their nonsense. Okay. But it was a fun trip. Oh, thanks, KT, for stopping in. You're amazing, too. Oh, May the 4th. You got a state job, too? I work for the state, too. So you're off tomorrow. And Lake Folsom? That's cool. Enjoy. Mona says, I'm glad everyone in the U.S. has off tomorrow. I guess not everyone. If you work retail or if you're a nurse or a lot of people don't have off, but hopefully either have off or you're getting double time. And Doc says, Mona, they took, I think that's Rinder, out of the hole to stop John. Is that supposed to be Travolta being interviewed by the reporter? I'm not sure. Maybe. I mean, I know they took him out of the hole to do the dirty work they needed. I don't know the details of all of that stuff, though. But yeah, wild night last night with the Chatathon. Like I said, I'm sure Poe and Marilyn will do streams about it too, if I had to guess. Maybe tomorrow, maybe tonight. And I don't know if Aaron's going to go on. I don't see why he wouldn't. I try to watch a lot of his stuff. I don't know his schedule as well as I used to. Back when I was off of work last year, I used to pretty much know, I could sense like when he would come on. And, but no, it was great, folks. So hopefully we'll, just like Aaron always says, I might come on later again, hopefully. Once again, folks, and I'm not just saying that. It wouldn't happen without you guys. It wouldn't happen without the mods. It wouldn't happen without Poe and Marilyn. And, so, and so I thank you again for your support. I thank you for watching. I don't take any of this for granted. I hope everyone, like I said, hopefully I'll be on later, but who knows, maybe not. But hopefully you have a great day, guys. Yeah, $7,400 Venus Blue Jeans. Thank you very much for being part of it and watching and, liking and subscribing for everyone that did. I appreciate it. Everyone appreciates it, folks. It's great hearing from a lot of the creators that, we don't hear from as much, like Jamie Mustard doesn't go on shows that often, Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Thanks for everything you do too. $7,400 in 10 hours, on pretty short notice is in my opinion pretty impressive. So thanks again. I'm gonna get a little cat nap in. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Bye now. Thanks, Mona. Thanks, everyone. We'll give everyone a few seconds to say goodbye.